will bone your ass right now, nigga. Tatum will put you in a mix, nigga. He'll dunk you, nigga. He'll flush you. Dogs. Wagwan, it's your boy, VA All Father. Back at it, back in the booth, back in the stew. Sorry for the wait. For anybody that if anybody is waiting for drops from me, which is fucking crazy. If anybody is waiting for drops from me, sorry. Had to take a couple days off. Fucked up adulting and got my fucking power cut off and had to take a few days to run up some money so that I could pay my power bill and get my electricity back. My fucking, bro, my power was off. That shit was the end of the world, man. That'll be a story time video probably a couple years from now. Because I'm still relatively early in, like, adulting by myself type shit. But I'm sure that won't be the last time some shit like that happens to me and I'm out back as fuck and pissed and ready to leave the world behind. So when I have a couple of those experiences and I've ran up a few, then I'll probably make a story time and talk about all of it. But for today type shit, this is an All-Father story time on getting curved in the DMs. I'm gonna drag this as long as I can. I want this shit to be pretty long. And it's not like I have not been curved in the DMs quite a bit. So I feel like I should, as I'm cooking this, I'm gonna remember more source material as I go. But for the first one, I'm gonna take y'all all the way back, man. I'm gonna take y'all all the way back to like 2014, 2015, some shit like that. I want to say like 2015. And I was in the 10th grade at Tallwood High School. I was in a group chat with a bunch of Filipino dudes. Man, Josh Las Dulce, dog. Wesley Cruz, dog. The Chilean brother, Angelo Corvalon, dog. Noah Wheeler, light-skinned nigga, dog. These are the Tallwood dudes. And then we had some Lansdowne dudes in there. Elmar, Zyron, dogs. Carl, dog. Like, all these dudes were dogs. The Lansdowne dudes all had girlfriends. We all became homies. I don't remember the context through which we all became homies, but we was really tight with these niggas that was like a little bit older than us. And they all had to tap in because we was all hype beasts, like Supreme Off-White type hype beast niggas. So we was always trying to get like a new grail, a new pair of NMDs, like whatever the case may be, like whatever niggas are trying to get right now. So I'm in the 10th grade. The group chat is filling out with niggas that have girlfriends. And we all go out and do shit quite often. So I'm starting to feel like, as one of the niggas with no girlfriend, I'm starting to feel like I need to put some shots up, you know what I'm saying? I need to put some shots up, see if I can hit, so that the next time we go do something type shit, I can bring a little bad ting with me. Boom. So now I'm on IG plot, right? I'm on IG plotting. I'm on IG looking, cooking, searching. And I see this junk, bro. She bad. Look like a little, little Pacific Islander type junk. Popping. Super popping. I thought she was beautiful. So I slide in a DM type shit. I'm like, what the fuck did I say, man? I'm like, it wasn't like some smooth shit. It wasn't smooth. It was literally like, you look nice. Like, what school do you go to? Some shit like that. Like, you look beautiful. What school do you go to? I done DM shorty. I'm in theater class. I'm in like third block. I'm in theater class. So I DM shorty that shit, whatever, blase. And I'm gonna let it cook. I got the IG notification silence anyway. I'm thinking way later in the day, like after PE, I'll check the shit, see what she talking about, you know what I'm saying? See if I could, you know what I'm saying? See if I could get in there. Go to PE type shit, run the pacer. I'm with the homies and shit, whatever. Regular day blase. But anticipation is building. Because I don't know what the fuck she could have said back. I don't know if she gonna be feeling me at all type shit. Like, my shit might be on scene. My shit, like, it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? I shot a shot in the dark. I don't know this girl. It's a stranger. Y'all. I get out of PE and get my phone. The girl that I had sent the message to, bro, her shit said Instagram user. Her account was gone. She literally deleted her Instagram. That affected me. That affected me. Wild. Yo, that shit had me so fucked up. Like I was like, oh my god, she seen she throw the whole shit away. It's like that, a young nigga punished like that. I was destroyed. I was destroyed. I literally was destroyed. Like I was like, yo, she deleted her whole shit. So what do I do? Like a normal young man, right? I say nothing to nobody about that shit. And then the next day when I get to school, I'm like, man, guess what happened to my dog? You don't know how many stories your friends have told you about themselves and led with, bro, you got to hear about this shit that happened to my dog. And it didn't happen to his dog. It happened to him. That shit happened to me. Fucking ridiculous. A couple of days later, she ended up saying that, like, she ended up messaging me back. It was long as fuck. And she was like, she had like just got out of a super serious relationship with this dude that had her IG password. And when she got a message from me, or just, it could have been any dude in the world type shit. When she got a message from another dude, she panicked thinking that he might, you know what I'm saying, username, password, get back into her IG and then be on some shit like, what the fuck, you already talking to other people, even though the context of the message from me clearly would have been a stranger trying to meet a stranger. You know how it can be type shit. And then you got to imagine how it could be for a girl type shit. Because you imagine as a nigga, you done broke up with this girl, but y'all exchanged passwords on some shit. And then y'all done broke up for like a day or two. And you type in that password and she already done moved on talking to another nigga. Like, you'd lose it. And so I get why she was concerned. Definitely get why she was concerned, and appreciated the message from her. That's kind of the end of that story, because I just told her, like, you good type shit, like, don't even trip. I just thought you didn't want to talk to me. And she was like, nah, I got to clear that up. Like, definitely only got rid of the account because I was nervous that my ex was going to see that I was messaged by another guy. And I was like, okay, like, you know, whatever. But source material, though, because I'm cooking. I slide at this other girl DMs. I went to Tallwood High School from 10th grade to the end of high school, but I've been in VA since like halfway through the 8th grade. And when I first moved out here, I went to Bayside Middle School for a little bit, and then I went to Bayside High School in the 9th grade. But I'm grown at this point. So this story has to be like 2019, 2020 type shit. Maybe 2018. Maybe the winter of 2018. And this story gets deep, man, because this story involves this one dude. And I don't consider this dude like my enemy. I don't consider him my bro. It's just this one dude, man. Very similar to me type shit. Very similar to me, like, in a lot of ways. This nigga taught me how to hit a bong. Bro. I tried to teach him how to kickflip. I tried. I couldn't, but I tried. And at that point, he was like 3 or 4 years older than me. And he always beat me every time. I always lost to this dude every time at every turn. Very similar taste in women, as well as attracted a very similar type of woman. Like, we were just very similar dudes. People would call out to me from across parking lots in Virginia Beach, thinking I was this dude, saying this dude's name. Hey, bro. I'm like, I'm not bro. I can't tell you how many times that happened, because we're just like the same type of nigga. I hate that. But I don't dislike bro. I feel like he was vital to my arc as a man, in truth. But that's besides the point. There's this girl, bro. I slid into this girl DMs, and she was like a senior when I was a freshman in high school. So I slid into her DMs type shit. We talking for a little bit. As a nigga that just be perpetually smoking weed, a problem I often come across with women type shit, trying to arrange that first link is usually as simple as let's smoke. I just want to smoke. I got a lot of bills. If I was a nigga that like lived with my family or something, or if I was a nigga that had like 4 roommates to where my rent was like $180 and the power was split and the water was split and the Wi-Fi was split and everything was split, then I would have money to actually like casually date. But the way that my life is set up type shit and living alone and having hella bills and then working the full time and feeling like there's not enough hours left in the day for me to be doing other things because I like to sleep. So I waste a lot of time sleeping. But I'm not about to be taking no bitch to no fucking. I'm not about to be going on fucking 50 first dates. I'm not doing it. I'm being polite. I invite you over here to smoke some of my weed type shit. Being hella polite. And I'm not about to be going out to dinner all the time because I don't want to. Something I already do. I have a bad habit of door dashing. I spend a fuck ton of money on DoorDash. So like I'm already trying to cut back on that. But then there's this nice ass little restaurant up the street from my house. The bartender's so cool. The vibe so cool. Beautiful bar, allied place. Anybody in the world comfortable in that bitch. Beautiful, like good vibes type shit. Good vibe spot. And I go in there type shit. I ain't making it out of there without dropping 40. I'm not about to be going on hella dates. But I hit this girl, I'm like, yo, like, let's smoke. She's literally like, I cannot smoke. I start acting weird. And then she gets like distant in the message. And I'm like, damn, like not only does she not want to smoke, she don't even really want to chill no more. I'm thinking maybe she thinks she gonna tweak off some secondhand. Because once you know you're dealing with a smoker, you know you're dealing with a smoker. So I'm thinking maybe she thinking she gonna tweak off some secondhand. Maybe she's just completely turned off to the smoking shit. And I'm not finna stop. But this was actually a very, very menial curve. Barely a curve. But I'm dating this girl years later. That this nigga beat me to a couple times. And I didn't even know I was the last one to know. Oh my God, this nigga, man. I gotta hit that nigga, man. I wonder what the fuck he been on. It's been so long. Everything has changed so much for everybody. I really gotta hit that nigga, man. That shit is hilarious. But I'm at this restaurant, bro. I'm at Hair of the Dog. I'm at Hair of the Dog Eatery with my ex-girl. And she talking about this girl. And I'm like, oh, shit. I've seen her before. And she's like, yeah, we're good friends. She told me that you like slid in her DMs and she curved you. And I've been with this girl for like a year and a half. She's like, she said you slid in her DMs and she curved you. And I'm like, I say nothing. It doesn't bother me that much. Make a little face or whatever, but I say nothing. And then I ask her, that didn't bother you? Like as a nigga, right? As a man. Imagine you come to your boy. You like, yeah, bro, like, I'm fucking with this junk. She popping, bro. She popping different. I'm fucking with the junk. Your mans take the shit. He like, bro, she tried to fuck with me a while back, bro. I curved her. Is that weird that would do something to a nigga? Cause I feel like that do something to a nigga. Or that would do something to a nigga. I've never been in that spot. I've never been in that predicament type shit. But you know that shit happens. Can you fucking imagine? That didn't bother you? She said no. And they had both fucked that nigga. He won every time back in the day, man. He won every time. Jesus Christ. I was a young nigga, bro. 18, 19. I couldn't beat him. I could only beat him in FIFA. Every other avenue of life, I couldn't beat him. I couldn't touch him. I couldn't touch, bro, man. These days, I rarely feel like I'm losing to anybody. And that's good. And in my years following that shit, I had like a second prime. Like, I've calmed down a lot now. But y'all, I was a monster. I used to be so geek. I used to be so geek, man. I used to be all beans, smoking drunk off a bean, burning bridges to people who truly cared for me. I was doing that for a time. I was like a Euphoria character. I was like Dominic Fike's character. I was like Rude. Except I wasn't in my mama's house. I was in my auntie's house. But I was having so much fun. Like, those were some of the best times of my life. Would I do it again? No. Would I recommend it to anybody? No. Would I scold someone who claimed they were considering it? Yes. All three of those things are true, but those were some of the best times of my life, man. I remember being off the Molly, looked out the window, man. Me being off the Molly late at night, sitting on a chair in an attic, and the wood is swimming, and I'm looking out the window, bro, and it was like a constellation, bro, that made up my granddaddy Jake, bro. And a nigga heard "Stand By Me" by Ben E. King and started crying, bro. And my dog, bro, Luke Saint, my brother, bro. My brother grabbed my shoulder. I look at him. He looking at my granddaddy Jake, bro. Like, Molly is a trip. Niggas will tell you that you're rolling on the Molly. But ain't nobody that's ever actually touched Molly gonna tell you that Molly is not a sneak psychedelic, bro. Because it's a sneak psychedelic. Unless I took too much. Unless me and my niggas just had took too much. Now, I felt very strange the next day. My chest was fucked up. Definitely don't like Molly. Will not ever take Molly again. But yeah, All Father Storytime / All Father Chop. All Father Storytime Chop. Yourhonor Storytime Chop. #1. That's the name of the series. Yourhonor Storytime Chop. I'll definitely do another one. I'll do another one tomorrow type shit. I have no idea what to do it about, but I'm sure something that fucking sounds funny to me will come to my head, and then I'll be ready to fucking talk my ass off about it. But if you fucking with me, even if it's the homie, like, it's Barrett, remind me of some stories, bro. Like, either text me or comment some shit so I can do the next story time off that shit. But until next time, back in the booth, back with a vengeance, about to try to develop some uniformity to the uploads and some consistency and all that type of good shit, because I honestly been lacking. But it's your boy, Young Father, All Father, man. Have a good day.